Good morning class. This is the continuation class on pronoun. We have in our previous class already discussed about the 5 kinds of pronoun. That is your personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, your demonstrative pronoun, your reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun. So today the rest 5 we are going to discuss. So let's start children. So first number 6 is indefinite pronoun. What do you mean indefinite children? Which is not definite, that is indefinite. Means we cannot say how much or how many things are there. So in this case they refers to one or more unspecified objects or things or places. How? For example, all, each, any, someone, no one, everything, nothing, none. These all are included in this indefinite pronoun. For example, I have bought everything which you want for your journey. I got nothing. So in this case, this nothing, anything, all, each, any, someone, these all are comes under the indefinite pronoun. And next is our distributive pronoun. Distributive pronoun means what? That distribution. Means how? It denotes to the person or things that taken as single or in groups. How? If when we are taking the whole amount, means when we are talking about the groups, what you are using? You are using both and all. But when it is separate items, when it is not in group, then we are using every, each, either, neither. For example, I am giving one example of neither. Neither of the pens is writing. Neither of the pens is writing. So neither of the pens is writing. You might think Miss has written here pens and here each. Okay, when I will teach you about the subject verb agreement, you get the clear answer of this. Okay. So distributive pronoun means each, every, either and neither. And when we are taking a whole amount, then that is both and all. Okay. Number 8. Reciprocal pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns means when it indicates that actions which going in one direction and at the same time also in opposite direction. How? Just take the example of each other and one another. So each other means what? When we are talking about only two persons, then we will use them each other. How? For example, Rina and Rima are talking to each other. But one another when we will use? When we will deal with more than two persons, then we will write one another. The 4 sons of that old farmer, they are fighting with one another. Means here, when we are talking about only two persons, then we will use each other. But when more than two persons, then we will use the one another. So these are what reciprocal pronouns. And reciprocal pronouns, they refer or indicates that action which going on one direction and also in the opposite direction, like each other and one another. Then comes our interrogative pronouns. Interrogative means what? Means question. The pronouns which are used to ask question, they are known as the interrogative pronouns. They are who, which, whom, what and which. So as we know that who is always used with the person. Which is used with the possession and things. How? Who is he? Who is she? Who are you? Like that which. Whose son is he? Then whom? Whom also used with the person. Then what? What always used with the thing. What do you want? Want means always what is used with the thing and which is also used with the persons and things and animals also. So these all are go under interrogative pronoun. Interrogative means it asks question and that is the WH questions. But this we will specify here how, because who is only used with the persons. Who we cannot use with the things or animals. Like that which shows the possession. Whose son he is. Means, for example, Ramu got first prize in the debate competition. Ramu got first prize in the debate competition. So, someone or the teacher does not know or he has no idea that to whose son he is. Then he will ask, who is Raju or who is Ramu and whose son he is. So in this case we can use which. And for example, which pen is this? Means there also we are showing the possession. So in case of when we are talking about the thing or possession, we will use which. And whom? Person. To whom you are talking. Okay. What thing and which persons and things. Both we can use. So relative pronoun. Relative pronoun. Relative means what? With the help of these words, we can join the sentences or at the same time also phrase. What are those? Those are who, whom, which, that. How we can join who and which only for the persons. Then which for animals. And that person and objects. But here, whenever we are joining that relative pronouns, here note it. Always used near the noun or pronoun it refers. So, whenever we are joining, like this is my pen. This is my pen which I lost yesterday. This is my pen which I lost yesterday. So in this case, I have joined here which is this is my pen which I lost yesterday. So like that, we can join the two sentences with each other. We can join. And sometimes we can join the phrase also and the clause also. Here, but one important thing, children, when we will join the two sentences together, must we remember always that the relative pronouns always used near the nouns or pronouns it refers. How? That, for example, the cat which was hungry drank all the milk. The cat which was hungry drank all the milk. Means here the which is what? It is a relative pronoun. So after the noun or pronoun, or we can use near the noun or pronoun, then it is the correct form. But if we will write the cat was hungry which drank all the milk is wrong. For example, we have written the cat was hungry which drank all the milk is wrong. It is not the correct way to join the two sentences together with the help of the relative pronoun. So why we join the relative pronouns with the help of relative pronouns with the two sentences, that we must note it that the relative pronoun must be placed near the noun or pronoun it refers to. Okay? So relative pronoun who, whom, which, that. And already I said who and whom for persons only, which for animals, and that for persons and objects. Okay? I hope children you have understood all these things. From this side, Padmini. Thank you.